Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 22nd of November 2021, and it's another bright day, chilly but bright here, and I've just finished a nice little job moving a couple of sockets that are not too far from their original positions for various reasons. So a nice, easy, gentle one to ease me into the week. And coming away from that job, I had that classic situation at a mini roundabout. You know how mini roundabouts are normally at a three-way junction, T-junction, with cars coming from three different directions, including yourself. Well, you know that situation where you and the two other cars from the other two directions come up to the roundabout at exactly the same time, and you're supposed to give way to the one on the right, and they hesitate, and no one knows, shall I go first, or shall you go first, who's going first? And I don't know about you, I strongly suspect that most of my viewers here probably are like me, and I'm almost always the one to take the initiative, put my foot down and go, and sort of break that little spell. It's a funny little phenomenon, isn't it, when you're out on the road? But anyway, that's not what I'm really here to talk about today. It's Monday morning. Well, actually, it's coming up for Monday lunchtime now, but you know what I mean. Start of the week. And I don't know about you, but every single Monday, we get to it, and I think, now, is this going to be the week where everything, as far as the mainstream narrative is concerned, collapses? Is this the week where finally the world sees a bit of sanity again? Finally, the world decides to end this madness. And some Monday mornings or over the weekend you hear a bit of good news, but then just the same old carries on, and you get to the sort of Friday and it's, oh God, you know, that's another week that's gone by. It's the sort of 249th week to flatten the curve now out of the original 3 weeks, or whatever the amount of weeks is. Don't think it's quite 249 yet, is it? But you know what I'm saying. And you just think, oh, you know, when are people going to start seeing sense? So, as you know, I'm ever hopeful. I'm the ever hopeful optimist here, most of the time anyway. And I'm just hoping that this is the week that everything starts to unravel big time. Personally, I don't think we're far from that point. I think more and more things are unraveling, more and more people are starting to wake up, and the whole mainstream narrative just seems to be collapsing. And I'm not the only one to think like this. There's various other people who think along the same lines, and I don't know what took me so long to watch this. I only finally got round to looking at this thing over the weekend, but it's James Delingpole's latest podcast on the Delingpod podcast, and he was interviewing Michael O. Bernassia, otherwise known as the Bernasian. And it was quite a long interview as far as James Delingpole was concerned. It was best part of 2 hours, but wow, what an interesting conversation they had. Michael O. Bernassia, who I think is genuine. Although I've heard his name quite a lot, and I've seen a couple of his bits and material and things, I haven't sort of got to know him particularly well yet, but I think he's for real. I think he's genuine, and the stories he tells are just mind-blowing. So It's on YouTube. I don't know how it's on YouTube. Some of the things he's saying and stuff he's coming out with, stuff I don't think I'd get away with, but it is on YouTube. So I'll leave a link to that video in both the description box and the comments section below, so you can click on that. Might be a good one to watch Monday evening. Fill your evening up with some really interesting content. So I'll leave it there. Tim from Fair Play now. Thanks for watching.